I think the person who runs the Democratic Party and people who run these should think like organizers, trying to win the era and amass power by pulling people into a different understanding of what America is and what it can be, instead of just like each fight, each kind of political whack-a-mole at a time. Someone's got to do that. A lot of people have to do that. It's not that it's not important. But I sometimes feel like we're just missing the bigger context. I don't think this is about Roe. I think it's about men not knowing who they're going to be once we do equality. I don't think it's about CRT. It's about the psychological transition of white people from oppression to equality. Like, I don't think it's about, wokeness and campuses and this and that. Like, I think it's about, if all the things I grew up learning are true are not true anymore, am I an idiot and are my kids not going to respect me, right? There's a deeper, through my own bias and interests, I think of what is actually happening in politics as being mostly beneath the kind of deep emotional surface of people's lives. And then it bubbles into these little issues, and we're chasing the issues, and we're ignoring the thing. But the right doesn't ignore it. When Tucker Carlson does an entire segment on how they're changing the M&Ms and getting rid of high heels and putting women M&Ms in flats, and how it's a war on sexiness, the obvious response is like, that's insane. But it's not insane.
No.
It's not insane. Yeah. It is building on an intuition that is out there, that is not yet fully meaning made, but is out there, that equality and progress and power for women will lead to the erosion of things people may care about or hold attachment to. That's real. It will, by the way. Equality for women will absolutely result in a reduction in high heels. As fast as possible, actually. So people are not wrong to be attached to a certain picture of women they grew up with. To be attached to the way their mom looked when she went out in 1962. People are not, you're not crazy to be attached to the past. But if Tucker is going in and if Tucker understands that's what's happening with you, and he's talking to you by doing a stupid segment on M&Ms that is actually helping you walk through why feminism scares you. And if flipping the channel or listening to the president, there's not a different message about all the extraordinary things we're going to get by doubling the fraction of people empowered to do their best in the world. If we're not telling the equal and opposite story of like, yes, you've lost some number of high heels, but you've gained an ocean of talent and power and dreams and promise and ingenuity. If we can't win that argument because we're not even in that argument, we don't deserve to win. And so I want us to just actually start with and center what is the emotional terrain of this country in this moment? And we can get to issues, and we can get to policies, and we can get to candidates. But if we don't understand the emotional and psychological landscape of America in this age of transitions, we're not even playing.